This, ladies and gentlemen, is our log burner, and as you can see, it is getting pretty desperate for a good old clean inside and out. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I am also going to be showing you my technique as to how I light the log burner, and it is so easy. You light it, you leave it, done. So let's get cracking, let's get fired in, and let's clean the burner and then light it. Because who doesn't love lighting the log burner? If you don't, you're weird. Right, so let's crack on. Woo! Hey up, duck, you're right, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tom Richardson. If you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So I'm going to be cleaning the log burner out today. I've got the old Titan ready to go. Done a video on that. I've also done a video on sweeping the log burner. I've got 2 videos of those online. Check them out if you haven't already, where I use the Typhoon. Woo! What you get off Amazon. 50 quid for that, absolute bargain. Check them videos out. So let's get cleaning the log burner. First thing I'm going to do, empty the ash out from the fire that we had last night, and it has been a good 18 hours since the fire did go out, so everything's going to be cold in there, so no problems with that. But just make sure when you are cleaning it out that the ash and everything else inside your log burner is cold. Don't go throwing it in your wheelie-o bin when it's still warm, because then you're going to end up with a little bit of a fire, aren't you? You don't want that. So let's get the ash out. I'm going to take the grills out, take the grates out, take the stones out of the back, what they're called, them things, take them out, take the baffle plate out, give it a hoover, put everything back, then I'm going to light it. So let's do it. So I've had to shed a little bit of light on the old job. Sorry if it looks a bit crappy, but I do apologise. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is move the old grills off of the front, some of the ash off of that. I'm just going to brush all that through into the tray underneath. That's enough of that. Let's take a couple of those out. There we go. Let's get some of that out. Try and get as much in the tray as I can, so it's not all going into the hoover. So the fire bricks just there, I replaced those when I swept it out last time. Check that video out, like I said, and they've held up really well. 47 quid off of eBay, fully cut for my fire, absolutely perfect. So the tray's been emptied. Next thing I'm going to do is take the baffle plate out underneath and remove the fire bricks. I just want to make sure there's nothing behind the bricks and make sure everything's fine and as it should be. Plus it only takes 5 minutes to get this out, so for the time it takes and the simplicity of it, there you go, that's one out. Drop this other side out, that's 2. That plate now should then drop out. And to put them back, it's just the reverse process. There we go, that is the burner inside. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see a little bit better. And there we go. Let me see if it shows up in it. There you go. Absolutely amazing. So there is a paper bag inside the Titan Hoover. So you want to make sure that the contents inside your burner right there is all nice and cold. You don't want anything hot, because it'll just set fire to it. So let's get this Titan turned on. So there we go, hoovered out. Look at that, absolutely sparkling. It's also a good time to inspect your fire. Halfway through the burning season, or whenever you want to do it periodically, just inspect it, make sure there's no cracks in it, make sure the bricks are all fine, just a general inspection. So it's a good time to do it, innit? Really, when you think about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so next thing I'm going to do is put all the bricks back in. Let's do this. There we go. bricks are in, plates in, job done. Next thing I'm going to do, get the grills in. Sorry for the lighting, I do apologise. So we've got a high and a low on these because it is a multi-fuel burner. You can put a little bit of everything, they just get staggered, so when you can give them an old rattle with the old handle, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Just get the ash into the pan at the bottom, keep everything burning as it should. Oh, they're all back in. There you go. Beep, 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 beep. That is that. Done. All I'm going to do now is just run over the top of them with the old Titan again. So that's all that cleaned. Drop them back in. The old grills at the front. Stop everything in the old glass. And breaking it. And that's it. The inside is done, hoovered, finished. That's how I want it. Next thing to do, clean the old glass. Oh, hello. My method is the pink stuff. That's what I use. You can get a damp rag if you want to. Put it in the ash, give it a clean, and that does it. But we've got plenty of this in the house. It's about £1.20 for a tub. Massive tub like that, the pink stuff. There you go. And all you got to do, get a cloth or a bit of kitchen roll, whatever you've got lying about, a bit of loo roll. Get it, and basically just rub it on. Rub it into the glass like that. There you go. It is very slightly abrasive. That's what helps it get these marks off. It won't scratch the glass, so you've nothing to worry about on that front. So let's give it a clean. You don't even need a telly in winter, do you? Sit and watch the old log burner. There we go. Let's give the outside a little wipe down as well. Hey! Right, so that's that done. We're nearly there, peeps. So now, look at that now. It doesn't even look like there's anything in there, does there? Next thing I'm going to do, put the ashtray back in the bottom, and then give it a quick wipe down with a damp cloth. Get a damp cloth, give it a quick wipe down. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is finish. Bob's your auntie, Fanny's your uncle. Look at that! Ooh, sponge cake! Let's get some wood in it and let's light it. So this is my method as to how I like my log burner. First thing I put in, got some old 4x2s, there you go. A little bit of off cuts of wood. Fortunate enough to be able to get quite a few of these. So if this fits, it's going to be look more than judgment. Oh, perfect. There we go. So I'll just stack 3 of them in there. 1, 2, 3. This is super easy. Look at that. So they're just stacked in like that. Next thing I do, get some kindling, which I've got just here. Quite a lot of them, and I'll just stack them on top like that. 1, 2 and 3 that way. There we go. And then I'll get some longer bits of kindling. Now I'm fortunate enough again to be able to get my grubby little mitts on quite a lot of this stuff for free, so it costs me absolutely nothing. If you really want to get something for free, you can. Then, once I've got a couple of layers of kindling in there, them logs at the bottom, you can use just normal logs like that, stack them at the bottom, drop your kindling on top, but I do find that the old dried out little bits of 4x2 do burn a little bit better when you're first lighting your burner. And then, all I've got, some fire lighters, boxes of them, 64 in a pack. There you go, old school fire lighters. Break a bit off, you don't need a lot, I'll just use a section like that, one little bit will get this burning, baby. I heard somebody say burn, baby, burn. Then all I'm going to do, get my lighter, light it, be quick, whoop, lob that in. Job done, and then you can see it is burning already. So what I'll do now is just get some sticky wicks, get it around there, get it around the lighter, pack it up round it, couple on top, as well as boom, boom, tick, tick, tickety, boom. There you go, can you see that? Like a little pyramid of wood with that lighter in there, and that's just going to burn it all the way down to the bottom. There you go, and it'll catch all them, and then once all that's near to the bottom, then I throw the bigger bits on, just like that. So I'm going to let you watch that now. We'll speed it up and you can watch it burn. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Brian loves it. I love it. Look at that fire go. That is that last log that I put on, burning away. Absolutely beautiful. And you can see everything now that the glass is clean. Nice cup of tea ready to go on. Oh, look at that. So, there we go. It is finished. Nice and clean. Nice little project to do. Probably taken 15-20 minutes. Job done. So, I'll see you later. Ta-da. Bye-bye.